What's everybody's favorite food? The answer is pizza. The answer is pizza. But the second answer is cereal. It don't matter if it's early in the morning, the middle of the day for lunch. You're probably not having it for dinner, but you having it after dinner. It's like 2 or 3 in the morning. So today we're doing a cereal tier list. I'm going to preface this by saying I have not really had cereal in like 2 years maybe. I'm allergic to dairy. And the dairy alternatives, when it comes to cereal, are whack. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Like, I have to drink oat milk. Oat milk is fine when I'm putting together like a protein shake, but as far as having cereal in it, god awful. So yes, my taste buds may not remember some of these foods. Actually, I'm looking at this list here. There's a lot of cereal here I didn't know exists. Sour Patch cereal sounds like the worst thing imaginable, but I'm interested. So this is my personal opinion when it comes to cereal. Leave yours in the comment section. Let's get into it. Now, my heyday, before the diagnosis, I would say I was a serial killer. This is a lot, bro. You know what? I'm gonna get it right off the rip. I'm just gonna pick out the ones I've never had before, so we ain't gotta worry about it. Crave, that sounds like something that just came out. If it came out in the last 2 years, I ain't never had it. Count Chocula, I feel like every chocolate cereal is this donut cereal. Y'all going too far, bro. Cereal is supposed to be a breakfast, but I swear these companies got the most sugar imaginable. Imagine waking up at 7 o'clock in the morning and eating donut cereal. Sour Patch cereal. I cannot believe that's a real thing, bro. I honestly feel like I'm getting trolled, and maybe it's not a real thing. Kisses cereal. Bro, that's literally chocolate. You cannot convince me that this is anything other than just chocolate. What? And here, oh, here's another donut cereal. Here's another Crave cereal. Get all of this off my screen, bro. S'mores. Oh, actually, I've actually had that. Now that I'm thinking about it. Okay, so here's the list of the things that I have never had. Crave, Count Chocolate, donut, sour. You can see it. And the one I immediately put into F was Banana Nut Cheerio. I keep it a buck. I've never had it. Strictly off the name. I'm telling you, it's an F. Don't try that if you haven't already. All right, let's get into the actual list. So we start off with peanut butter Chex. Peanut butter, when it comes to cereal, is good. It's good. I'm gonna say this is a C tier because they always try to. Matter of fact, we might have to put all the Chex in C tier because it's passable as cereal. You know, it's supposed to be healthier for you than maybe Honey Nut Cheerios or all these other stuff. It's just been cool. If it was there, I have a bowl, but I don't think I've ever, when I was a kid, as an adult, went out of my way to be like, oh, there's Chex. No, never. So it's I. Next we have Rice Krispies. When I was a shorty, we would get the Rice Krispies. First of all, you pour the cereal, you pour the milk, and it sizzle. It's snap, crackling, and popping like it tells you in a commercial. It's real. Put your ear to it. But it was kind of bland by itself. So what we did when we were shorties, and this is terrible. This is why a lot of us ended up having bad teeth. We would have breakfast, and in our cereal, we would put a little bit of sugar into it. When you put the right amount of sugar in Rice Krispies, B tier. For sure, a B tier. For sure. Life, this is like Chocolate Life. Actually, I've never had Chocolate Life. My fault. Chocolate Lucky Charms. I'm going to go out on a limb and say there is not a lot of really good chocolate cereal. I'm just going to keep it a buck. I'm going to say this is maybe C tier at the absolute best. Fruity Pebbles. A is the exact tier we're putting it in. Fruity Pebbles is golden. There's so many cereals on the page, I can't even get it all in the video. Fruity Pebbles. I'm keeping it at A right now. It has the possibility to jumping up to S tier. This is not an argument. I understand people don't like Fruity Pebbles. I loved it, all right? Oh yeah, Special K with almonds, never had. Frosted Mini Wheats. Elite. This was one of the cereals that was frosted that you didn't have to throw your own frosted like with the Rice Krispies, and that's why it's going up to A tier. Cinnamon Toast Crunch. I don't know where I saw honey. Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Commercials? S tier. As a shorty, I would watch commercials and be like, this is where advertisement actually got you when you were a kid. Yeah, I'm in a mood for a Jamaican cinnamon stick. That's exactly what it was, a Jamaican cinnamon stick. I'm gonna say this is a B tier. Oh no, not Cookie Crisp. I'm gonna say this is a B tier. I'm gonna reserve the right to switch it up once we get down with everything. I'm keeping it a buck. Frosted Flakes, I don't need to explain to you. They're great is the best slogan imaginable because yes, no cap involved. Yes, they are. Smart Start. No, actually, I don't know how I missed that. It's probably really good. I like the name, Smart Start. If I was a father and I can only pick something based on the box, I might pick that for my kids. Smart Start? I mean, that's probably just a marketing ploy, but like, if I could get my 8-year-old to start off smart, count me in. Cookie Crisp was literally, like, no exaggeration, cookies and milk, which is it's good for Santa Claus after he's been riding for 12 hours. But for a 10-year-old to wake up in the morning and strictly eat cookies is ridiculous to me. All that being said, it was really good. Cheerio Oat Crunch, I would probably say that's a C tier. Coco Puffs, another one that had really good commercials. I would probably say that's C tier. As you'll probably tell, not a huge fan of chocolate in my cereal. Average. You know what? Let me get all the averages out because I feel like we're gonna get a lot of average. Honey Smacks, huh? Honey Smacks was good. I put Honey Smacks in B. Golden Crisp, you gonna come to the realization if you tried all of these, majority of them are exactly the same, just different branding. Life was good. You know what I'm saying? Captain Crunch. Wait, do they got Captain Crunch with berries and without berries? Okay, so we're starting off with Captain Crunch without berries, right? I don't want to expose my mom. Shout out to my mom. Turning 50 this year. Just got married. Love her to death. It was just Mother's Day. But when I was a kid, she did the most disgusting thing imaginable. She would take these Captain Crunch without the berries. She put them in a bowl. Put the milk, obviously, like you make cereal. And she would get a slice of American cheese. She would get a thing of spoonful of cereal. Yum. Bite off a piece of cheese. Ma, what? That almost turned me off to the cereal completely, but I couldn't. It was so good. I put that in the B tier. Even without the berries, B tier. Fiber One, low key, very, very decent. Fruit Loops, up there with Fruity Pebbles. I do love a fruity cereal. You gonna see that. Frosted Cheerios, you know, I feel like he was trying to be like Tony there. I don't really mess with the off-brand stuff. Nah. Pops. When I was a shorty, I hated Pops, but when I turned into an adult, I came to admire the Pops. Frosted Mini Wheats. Wait, which one is this? Oh, is that strawberry? Nah, I ain't never had that. I ain't never had it, but I'm gonna go out on a limb and say it wasn't good. That just pissed somebody off. I just know it did. Any cereal brand want to hit me up, DMs are open. French Toast Crunch. You like Henny? It's exact same thing as Cinnamon Toast Crunch or close to it. It wasn't though. Yeah, there should be a D tier, and that would be in it. But I'm gonna be good. I'm gonna be cool about it and say you gonna stick to the C tier. Rice Chex, like I said, Chex is usually pretty normal. I'm not digging with the Oreos with milk because I would just have Oreos with milk, so I'm putting that in the F tier. Yep. Raisin Bran. Controversial opinion. Actually, really good. Yep. I like raisins. What can I say? I do enjoy raisins, and it should be just slightly healthier for you than some of the other stuff. So count me in. Cocoa Pebbles. That's cutting it, bro. This got to be a D tier. Right? I got to make a D tier, bro. And if there's a D tier, all of the chocolate stuff except for Cocoa Puffs. Captain Crunch with berries. Put that in the A tier. Chex Mix. What is this? Honey Nut? I D tier. Cinnamon D tier. I would take, matter of fact, I just want normal Chex in the C tier. Everything else could probably go D tier. Even though I'm gonna keep it buck, I probably have never even had the cinnamon. I'm just going based off reputation. I'm just gonna do this right now because it's on my brain. I don't get better than Honey Nut, bro. Honey Nut Cheerios. And then the regular Cheerios without the Honey Nut, actually bad. Like legitimately bad. No taste. Thank you for the honey drips, Mr. B. But by itself, can't dig it. Apple Jacks. Wait, was I wrong? Apple Jacks was the one with the cinnamon man. What did, bro? Cinnamon Toast Crunch had the rapper, right? The Cinnamon Toast Crunch commercial was the black dude rapping, right? I gotta look it up. No, I'm even wrong about that. The Cinnamon Toast Crunch was when they were eating each other. Bro, you can't tell me there gotta be a rap one, bro. There's probably a rap one. What am I? Okay. I'm about to go down a rabbit hole. Reese's. Yes, it was Reese's. I shouldn't be playing this, right? It was Reese's Puffs. They had the rapping dude. Where is this guy at now? It's got 3 million views. That's insane. Do you think this guy knows how much of an impact he had on the whole generation? Most influential person. If YouTube abs were like this, I wouldn't skip them. 2010, I hate ads. 2020, I missed them. Truly nostalgic. This wasn't in your recommended. You searched it. You were right. You absolutely right. So I'm wrong. Wow, my credibility as a cereal guy just got taken away by mixing those things up. Since we're on Reese's Puff, we'll put it in the A tier. Why is there so many different brands of everything? Wheaties Elite. S tier, A tier, Wheaties Elite. I gotta admit, bro. Michael Jordan and the 3P Bulls on the cover of it. Pretty good. Pretty good. What is this? Peanut butter crunch. Never had. Bro, legit. This is a whole. But to my defense, I know the base level of like Honey Bunches and Oats. I'm not venturing out from the base level. You know what I'm saying? Same thing with like Chex. Just make one. I'm not telling them to just make one. I'm sorry. I'm saying I only try like the base level. Then when you start to break out, if I wanted to have, what is this? Frosted anything? I'm going to Frosted Flakes. I'm not going to Honey Bunches and Oats versions of Frosted Flakes. You know what I'm saying? Speaking of Frosted, yep, put that in about the C tier. Lucky Charms is a curious case. I'm gonna say I'll put that in the B tier maybe. Golden Grams, C tier. Tricks, probably C tier. Yeah, there was a period of time I really liked Tricks, and then one time I had it and I was like, ew, what are you doing? Cornflakes by itself, I could dig Cornflakes by itself. Yo, Honeycombs, legit. Honeycombs, A tier, bro. I could eat Honeycombs without milk. Hershey, I'm putting you in the F tier. Never had you, but I'm putting you in F tier. This I'm putting in the C tier because there's no reason for it all to be berries. And then, see, like honey roasted, Honey Bunches and Oats, I can dig that and put that in the B tier. Obviously, majority of this list I ain't had. I thought I was a cereal killer. I guess not. Here's what we got. The best of the best cereals are Frosted Flakes, Honey Nut Cheerios, Apple Jacks, and Wheaties. No offense or buts about it. Next tier is Fruity Pebbles, Fruit Loops, Frosted Mini Wheats, Raisin Bran. Well, you can read the list. I'm not changing nothing. This is my first instinct, and this is the way we're keeping it.